Hello, this is a demonstration of VST3 plugins running in VR in Tranzient, which is a music creation high-end VR app. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you a VST3 instrument. So down here, we've got a kind of grid control, just like a push or a launch pad. So you choose the scale and key, and you can play quite expressively. Up here, we've got the VST desktop UI mirrored in VR. So I can edit it in exactly the same way I would with a mouse and keyboard, load presets, that kind of thing. And in addition to that, I've mapped 3D motion to some of these parameters. So at the moment, the right hand, when I press the mod button here, is controlling the cutoff. And I've mapped rotation of the left hand with the mod button here to pitch, which enables you to do kind of vibrato and quite expressive lead lines. So I'm now going to loop record a short clip. So I'm going to open up step sequencer and click, and record a very simple pattern. Turn the click off. So that's just a pattern recorded. I'm now going to open up another step sequencer. I turn on record params, which tells it to record what I'm doing with my motion. And I'm going to record the right hand. You can see here it's filled in the blocks. And now, I'll stop that for a second. I'm now going to add an audio effect after the synth. So every synth has an effects chain after it, which at the moment's got stereo delay on it. I'm going to add here Arturia Rev Plate 140. And you'll see up here, it'll load the UI for that. Let's start this playing again. And there I've just edited the dry wet mix. So now I'm going to move this out of the way. And I'm going to load up a loop, audio loop. So here's a clip library genres. And here, got exactly the same audio effects stack, so I can add a VST plugin like CA2A. So this is load up the cakewalk limiter, and let's load another one. Modulation, flanger. And here, you can see all the parameters, so you can switch between the desktop UI, still edit it like that, or show the parameters as faders. And you can map any of these parameters here to your mod controls, motion controls. And the way it works is whatever you're stood next to or in front of in the virtual world, because you can fly around anywhere, is what gets controlled. Unless you choose this control from anywhere option. Let's melt down a bit, control from anywhere option here. In which case it's wherever you are, it's going to carry on mapping the mods. And I'm going to load another clip. in the clip library. So what I can do now is I'll drag these two loops together, creates a scene. So what I can also do, so let's add a filter to this. So it's not interfering with the other beat. So I can stop that scene for a second. Now over here, what we made before, which is a synth part and the modulation. So if I drag these into the scene, then I can play everything together as a scene. And smooth that there a bit. So you can see if we move the synth back here, you can see it's still playing it. And I just pull up some of these notes. And I can directly play them by hitting them. Or I can point and trigger. The next thing I can do, so I grab a couple more loops, some sort of bass thing, create another scene like that, and every scene is a bus. So if I look at the bus here, which is also the trigger for the scene, I can add effects to that as well, any VST effect. So to this, I'll add see what reverbs we've got. SAR1 reverb. And edit the dry wet again, and the size, turn it down a bit. Let's just move that down so you can see there, it's like a soft tube one. Now that's on the bus, so it's applying to both these clips. So now I add this scene to that scene there. Wait a minute, let's move this over here. Like that. So you've now built a stack of scenes. Now, just as these scenes here, the trigs are buses, also the container for the scene, or what's called a song, is a bus. So I can apply effect here, which will apply to all the audio in here. So let's just filter it. Again, you can map any of these parameters to 3D control. So now you can see everything inside here is running through this. I'm going to move along a bit. What I can do is open up I can actually start pinning all of these so that you can edit all the effects at the same time, and you'll see them solo and mute. It's just like building a channel strip.